What if your spine and your body was your most expensive tractor, header, or vehicle that you owned? How would you take care of it? You know, rolling through harvest this year, one of the things that I got chatting to farmers about was just how they put so much effort into making sure that most of the time the pre-maintenance work was done, that all the maintenance was done over all of their machinery to make sure everything was running in tip-top condition. And for a lot of farmers out there, they're even, you know, after harvest is finishing, they'll do the maintenance so that, you know, next year they're ready to roll through again, that there's no breakdowns. And the reason we do this is natural. We do it so it prevents breakdowns, so it saves us money, so it saves us time, and so that we can get the greatest longevity out of that piece of machinery. Now, how we look after our bodies can be in complete contrast. And often I'll say to patients, I want you to look after you as much as you do your most expensive piece of machinery. Because unfortunately what we do is typically with our bodies, we just thrash it. In fact, we just smash it all day long, and then when it breaks down or we get sick or something hurts, then we'll go and fix it, and then we'll just do the whole thing again. In fact, I'll go further and say that for a lot of us, we spend the first 40, 50 years of our life absolutely hammering our bodies, and then we spend the next 40, 50 years trying to fix it up. My challenge to, you know, our community and my patients is to be on the front foot with this. Take proactive steps. I want you to think, how do I want to live my life when I'm 70 or 80? You know, do I want to be, stuck in terms of mobility? Or do I want to be able to walk and do what I want, travel where I want, be able to lift my grandkids? You know, design your life in reverse and think about the outcome. Think about the back half of your life, and then it will start to shape the front half of your life when it comes to decisions around your health. If I was to give you a car and say, you're 18 now, you're going to get a car, but by the way, this is the only car you'll ever own. Imagine how we would take care of it. You know, we would never miss the oil change. We would always, make sure the tires were pumped up evenly. We would always service our car, and most of the time we do anyway. But if we were said, this is the only one you're going to get, how do we take care of it? And take that same mindset and approach it to our bodies. Because often I'll get patients come in, they'll be like, oh, my back slipped out. I just want you to push it back in so then I'm perfect and then I'll be perfect forever. Unfortunately, the bodies are so complex and there's so many intricacies when it comes to our bodies that unfortunately that's just not always the case. Sometimes I get patients come in and I would love to do it, but I know it would have absolutely no effect, but they say, can you just put like a grease nipple in there? And then we could just pump it full of grease and then I'll be, all lubed up and I'll be ready to roll and won't have all this stiffness. Unfortunately, our bodies are not a piece of machinery. However, we have to start looking at them and taking care of them as if they are, and if it's the only piece of machinery. As far as technology has come when it comes to our health, is fantastic. We can do knee replacements, hip replacements. We can even change discs in the spine. But unfortunately, it has limitations. And those are not always super successful. And you want to be trying to, for a lot of those cases, they say delay it as long as you can. Because our bodies were designed to live till we're 70. They were designed to live till 80. And we're designed to live pain-free for that period. So treat your bodies like the most expensive piece of machinery or vehicle that you own, and treat it knowing that you can't just go and exchange or upgrade. This is the only one we've got. Take care of it.